Okay, so hello student. Today we are going to learn chapter 3 form 4 about pulse rate. Very fast now we are moving into chapter 3. So we are doing this fast because after we finish then we can do revision and we learn more things. Pulse. What is a pulse? So pulse rate you learn in form 3. Pulse rate is measurement of the number of heartbeat per minute. So you can measure your heartbeat. So you can find your pulse either at here or at here if you use your hand. So you pause the video and you check your pulse. So of course if 1 minute means I times 2 lah 1 minute the pulse rate for B is me which is around 60, sitting is 120, weekend is 70 per minute. Okay, so what is your pulse rate? So you can try to pause the video and get the pulse rate. So this one B I get 60, so we can see that as you get older, which is me, slightly old, I can get normal one is 60. You can see I'm normal, 60, so I am normal. And then the W one is 70 because just now you count times 2 you get 70. So adolescents here you get 60到90, 70 is normal. And if you get 120, so it's very unhealthy. But this one is because I think she count wrong I don't think she's 120你算错了 I don't think it will become 120 because if you count 120 I will ask you go to clinic and hospital to check your body now, because too high means very dangerous, too low also very dangerous, too high also very dangerous. Too high means you exercise a lot, you exercise, then it will go up until very high, or you relax a lot, very relaxed, it will go until very low. But even you grow low or high, it should be for you it should be 60 until 90. If your reading is 70 or 60 is the best. 60 70 means you are a very healthy person because you got exercise. So when you rest, your heartbeat low a bit because you are a person that always exercise. Of course Lee Chong Wei, Lin Tan, they will have 50. That one is special, they are athlete. So because they're athlete, they always exercise, so when they rest their heartbeat will be lower 150. For them only for us usually we have the 60, and if you have more means you not enough exercise because your body beat, the heartbeat beat very fast. So so you all must always exercise so your pulse rate will be around 60 70. If 80 then you later you check again if 80 90 maybe you don't have enough exercise. So exercise more, it will keep you healthy and beautiful, correct or not? Because eventually if you exercise your blood will go to your skin, it makes your skin brighter. Of course I'm slightly old already you are still young, and exercise also make a person feel happier. So that's why if you got stress, go and exercise. Don't go and play game if you play game then even more stress with your teammate. So better just go and relax, exercise go and exercise in the morning so that your whole day will be happier. So this is the pulse rate, and so we already know the pulse rate. We measure the pulse rate because pulse rate is the number of heartbeat per minute. Artery area very close to the skin, so we can measure the heart rate. Usually doctor take the pulse at the wrist because it is clear, prominent and easy. So this is what the doctor do usually is here. Usually for Chinese doctor Chinese doctor are very smart because they touch then they know already, oh you got fever, you got sick. Because the pulse rate you not only we see how many time, we see how strong. Sometimes if I'm not mistaken, I'm not doctor. If they feel like 很大力 like very strong, then the person is healthy. Or too strong also not good, means something is wrong with the person. Or if the person is too soft, then you know the person is 生病, the person is sick because it's very soft. And you also need to count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So the person is sick. So this is the Chinese traditional method, which I like it very much. I think it's very smart and very smart lah. Because emergency you want to die, usually it will be very slow, very soft, or very very fast. Very very fast means you are going to have a heart attack soon. So and then your heartbeat 爆血管 or die, I don't know, or high blood pressure, I don't know. Okay, so of course now the Western medicine, they are using the stethoscope. Stethoscope is like this thing. Just now I don't go out lah. The thing to measure. So you put there, put here, put here, This one only doctor can do lah. You cannot do because when you put, you cannot listen, and you need to be very quiet. If you're talking, the doctor will scold you quiet, because the doctor cannot hear. The sound very very soft, very very soft. So the doctor need to concentrate lah. If you outside the clinic, the doctor cannot hear one. Okay, so this is how you just check your pulse. Check here, check your head, check the here, but usually is here and here lah. Usually what I do is here, which I feel is easier to check also. So this is a pulse rate. Do experiment, male and female pulse rate. This one you can, next time you can do experiment. Just now I got see the picture of pulse rate. Yeah, you can see in the experiment we can see that the pulse rate for male is higher than female in 17 years old. This one is just a data, is it? Correlated with, see whether the pulse rate is big or small for male and female. So yeah, we don't need to do this lah. When you go to university, then you can learn this. Maybe you can check, you want to study, like this one, you say that when you awake that time, you're sleeping that time. So all this is research. So when you go to university, you can like do your data, collect your data. Let's say you want to find Ali Abu account, then you check the pulse, you write. You want to see Ali Abu account, which one is healthier. Okay, so this one you need to do lah. What is the aim? To study the effect of gender. See whether the gender got the different or not. Is it the male more than female? I don't know. You need to do the experiment. Only you know. I think usually guy have lah. If not, you just go Google it lah. Or you do the experiment. Pulse rate based on age. As you grow older, probably your pulse rate will reduce. So like me, I don't want to say my age, but my pulse rate is very low lah. Then you know my age already, low already lah, because old already then it become low. But for you, it should be, just now we already see the range is 60 to 90. That is healthy. So you do your student, teacher, laboratory assistant. Don't do for one person lah. Maybe you want to find 10 student, 10 teacher, and 10 uncle, like your principal. Okay, then you do the experiment. See, is there a difference in the average pulse rate? Human based on physical activity. Up to you. You say that if you exercise, the pulse rate will increase. How you know? So maybe you want to do experiment. Pulse rate. This is before exercise. This one is after exercise. Then you do lah your own experiment. Then you do here Ali, Aming, single, okay, then you do many 1 2 3 4 5, then you check the pulse rate before and after, and then maybe here you can put the difference, for example, the difference or what you up to you lah, or down here you put the average, so the average here is how much is it the difference, or there is no significant correlation, or is the same, I don't know, or you can do like this. Conclusion, what is the conclusion? Probably I would say that pulse rate will increase if a person exercise, but of course you need to do the experiment, only you get it. So this is science. Science, we need to, you cannot say only, you must do, then you prove what you say. Very good. No question to ask. When resting, the pulse rate, this one I already say, when resting, the pulse rate of athlete is lower than non-athlete. Why? So because exercise help to strengthen the heart muscle. Very good. Or you can go just like this, pull the round thing out, or let's see, you can, nowadays very high tech, so I will use the while resting. Why? I should put why. Why resting? So we can see they are likely to exercise and strengthen the heart muscle. It allows to pump a greater blood with each heartbeat. More oxygen is going to the muscle. That means the heart beats fewer times per minute. Means their heart is stronger. And if you always exercise a lot and your pulse rate is low, it means you are a healthy person. So yeah, so you can see that our normal heart rate is above 60, and you can see that their heart rate is 30 to 40, very healthy. 30 to 40 if you always exercise. But yeah, but we are not lah, usually we are not the athlete. If you have 40 means you are sick already, 生病 because you are not like them. Like what we can see for this person Lee Chong Wei or other athlete, one day they exercise 8 hours 9 hours, means every day you just exercise, so their body eventually get used to it, so when you rest it will go down. Person like him, I got read his biodata, every morning I forget already, 5 o'clock or 4 o'clock they need to run for, I forget, 1 hour or 2 hours every morning. 5 o'clock or 4:30 you wake up, you run for 1 hour non-stop, run until you sweat. Okay, now after you finish run, eat, training start, train until around maybe 3-4 o'clock, then they need to study. Okay, tomorrow continue, wake up, exercise, 8 o'clock training, 5 o'clock, okay, then rest, eat, study. They also need to study then tomorrow do again, do exercise until you are physically fit. So it's not easy. We say wow, it's so easy, but you don't know how long every day, every morning he need to wake up very early to just jogging, run until the body sweat. And I got read his biodata, he say he didn't even dare to eat KFC. So when he go to party, he got see the fried chicken, all the thing, he like to eat, but he say he cannot eat because athlete so you don't eat KFC, you don't eat all the fried thing. You are very careful about your diet, so you sacrifice your time, you sacrifice your effort, you sacrifice your food, only then you can become champion. But yeah, this is his behind story I feel it's very difficult you cannot even eat KFC, Okay, let's see, what is the meaning of the pulse rate?
Is the measurement of the number of heartbeat per minute.
Okay, very good. Take correct way. Take correct for the way to find a pulse. Okay, the first one, very good. So this one is tete. This one is tete. Okay. Ruza is pregnant. In your opinion, Ruzana pulse rate is the same as a woman who is not pregnant. So if you got baby, is the pulse rate the same? Yes, so of course, if you can Google and find the answer is the best because nowadays it's very high tech already. Don't just wait, you don't need to just learn from the teacher, you actually can learn from Google. And Google also is my teacher, it's also your teacher. Yes, it will increase. Why? Let's see what they say. You say just press lah. Is pregnant woman has higher rate. Why? During pregnancy, the woman must work harder at the fetus girl. Fetus is the baby. The heart pump more blood to the uterus. By the end of pregnancy, the uterus receiving 1/5 of the. So the mother need to heartbeat increase because got baby. So the mother blood need to go to the baby. So your heart need to pump more lah. Work harder to pump more blood to the baby. And some more, furthermore, the baby heart is very small, so it need help. So the mother's heart will pump the blood to the baby. So probably this will say that why pregnant mother get tired faster, because they already have baby. They need to pump more blood and more nutrient to the baby. Pregnant women also become more easily tired, and also they need to eat more because now not one person eat, now it's two people eat. One is the mother eat, one is the baby eat. So and the mother breathe in oxygen the same. Last time the mother breathe only 1% oxygen, now it's 2% oxygen. You need to breathe for yourself, you need to breathe for the baby. So yeah, very very special. Of course you say, oh, the baby still can breathe. Yes, the baby can breathe, the baby can do all these things inside the womb with the blood, with oxygen. We're not going to there, but it's very high tech. High tech how the mother breathe and it transfer the oxygen to the baby through the blood. Okay, where was I? So yes, so how you can answer this? Just copy this one lah. During pregnancy, the woman leader heart work harder as the fetus grow because the heart need to pump more blood to the. Just write like this lah. Make it simple lah. No need to make, because the heart need to pump the blood to the uterus. Uterus means like the place for the baby lah. The down part of the female part. Uterus to put the baby, a place to put the baby. Okay. Last question. One day Azriel took his pulse after running, then he took his pulse again. In your opinion, is the pulse rate the same? So he go and run, he take the pulse, then after that he rest. Is it the same? Yes, no, and why? Not same, why? Not same.
Be more higher.
Yes, correct. After exercise, but you need to explain a bit lah. Not same, because after exercise, the pulse rate lah. I write the heart lah. The heart beat faster, or the pulse rate increase. Why? Because the body muscle need more oxygen. So I write longer lah. So the heart beat faster. And then you just say when he is resting, the body does not need so much. Why this thing is blocking me? So much of oxygen. Therefore, the heart or the pulse rate decrease, because the heart beat is slower. So the keyword lah, just write the keyword is a bit faster because you need more oxygen while the person exercising, and when it's resting, the pulse rate decrease because your body, you no need to do so much of exercise. There is no need so much of energy, less respiration, and the breathing is lesser as well, and the pulse rate is lesser. So all this correlate, link with one another: respiration, oxygen, heartbeat, blood pressure, and so on. So very good. So today we already covered two topics. Still got blood pressure. Oh yeah, we already covered two topics. So we already cover the temperature, body temperature that want to measure, see a person got fever or hypothermia. And we already learned about the pulse. Too high means you go to hospital, too low you go to hospital. We want to have a normal. Of course, for Lee Zhongwei, the pulse rate is slightly lower, 30 to 40, because he's a very healthy person. And next week, we will be learning about blood pressure. You already learned in Form 3, but we are going to stop this video until here. So I teach until here, and I see you next time. Thank you and bye bye.
Thank you, teacher.